Hi, my name is Faith Long, and today I am bringing another Moms on the Move class. If you are new to this class, first of all, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is just a great class for moms who are currently pregnant and for those who have just recently had a baby. It's so important for mom to take time for herself and to exercise. And it's a great bonding experience as well for those moms who have just had a baby. The baby can be a part of the workout. Just a couple of things before we get started. First, where you're using a mat and then a chair. I have a dumbbell, but that is just to be a replacement for a baby. So if you're pregnant, you can grab a dumbbell or something heavy to use. But if you just had a baby, feel free to use your baby as your resistance there. And then also make sure you have some water. It's so important to stay hydrated. So don't feel like you have to wait for me to give you those water breaks. Make sure you're getting plenty of water throughout this workout. Also, I just want to encourage you guys to listen to your bodies. Don't push through any exercises or anything that are uncomfortable or painful. Just be smart. And I always make it my goal that everyone is able to talk comfortably throughout the entire workout. So if you're not able to talk in a comfortable way, maybe just tone it back down a little bit. Don't push yourself as hard. So yeah, I just want everyone to be smart through this workout. So before we get started, we will begin our workout with a nice long warm-up so that our bodies are all ready to go. They're lubricated and warm, so a nice long warm-up to start. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. I'll turn my music on and we'll get into our warm-up. All right, well, we're going to start with just a nice easy walk, driving those knees up, getting ourselves nice and warm. Okay, if you feel comfortable, you can bring it up to a jog. If not, just keep it in this march. You can even drag your legs up a little bit higher. But if you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and go into a light jog. We're going to go into hamstring curls. So just curling your leg back, get your arms included, go from the side. Go ahead and join me if you haven't yet. Alright, very good. We are going to do a hay baler. So what that is a squat with a diagonal lift. So I'm going to go down into a squat, my arms are going to reach over, and then up across diagonally. Go ahead and jump in. Good, we're gonna switch sides with our arms. All right, we're gonna do a curtsy lunge with a lateral arm raise. So curtsy lunge, you're gonna step down and back. You can see my leg is coming out sideways there into a curtsy. I'll stand up, do a lateral raise with my arm. Go ahead and join in. Good, switch sides. All right, up next we're going to do jumping jacks. You can do high or low impact jumping jacks. So high is just right here. Low impact, you're just going to step out to your side. All right, go ahead and join me, high or low, whatever is the most comfortable. Squat with a bicep curl. So plie squat means my stance is a little bit wider, my toes are pointing out. I'm going to reach down to the ground, chest is up, stand up, bicep curl. Good. All right. We're going to move into an alternating forward lunge with a tricep kickback. So I'm going to go sideways here so you guys can see it a little bit better. I'm going to go forward lunge, back up. I'm going to bend forward at my hips, elbows back, tricep kickback. And then my opposite leg will go forward. Good, last one. All right, we're almost done here with our warm-up. We're going to do speed skaters. Again, high or low impact. So you can either do stepping or jumping. So low impact, you're just going to step, touch, step, touch. High impact, you're going to add a little bit of a hop. All right, go ahead and join in. Good, low impact, just a step. right, very good. Go ahead, grab some water. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and explain our next move here. So we always start with Kegel exercises. So whether you're new or you've done it before, we're going to start with those Kegels because it's just so important to find and get the pelvic floor working. So your pelvic floor is like a sheet of paper. There are 4 corners to it. 2 corners are hip bone to hip bone, and then the other 2 are pubic bone to tailbone. So we want to lift all 4 corners of that piece of paper, or your pelvic floor. So you want to think about lifting here and here. It's just such a very important muscle. It's very large, and obviously it has a huge role in childbirth and all of that stuff. So something to think about, a little bit of mental work here. You're going to exhale as you hold the position. So you'll inhale as you relax, then exhale as you pull up on your pelvic floor. All right, so we're going to just sit here on our mat cross-legged. We're going to do 10 reps. Now you're not going to really see me doing the reps, and no one can really tell that you're doing the reps because obviously we're working internally there. So I'm going to start my music, and then we'll do our Kegels. All right, we're going to go ahead and start. So that's kind of the sensation or what you should be feeling in your pelvic floor. So you inhale. So as your abs tighten, your pelvic floor is just going to drop. So we're just going to try this a couple of times here. All right, go ahead, inhale. All right, hopefully you guys got that at home. This is just great. You can practice this outside of this class. So like I said, this is great for you moms who have not had your baby yet. So just remember, as you exhale and your abs tighten, your pelvic floor is going to drop and be relaxed as if you're peeing really quickly. All right, so we're going to move on. Go ahead, grab some water before we move on to the next thing. All right, so our next exercise is called a side lying bicycle. So this is going to work your glutes and your abs to prepare for the opening of the hips. So again, this is a great one for moms who have not yet had their baby, but this is also good for moms who have had their babies. It just kind of works on your glutes and your ab strength. But yeah, it just helps in opening up the hips. So you want to make sure that you keep your abs engaged and that your ankle and knee and hip stay aligned. So we're going to do 20 in each direction, and then we're going to do that on both legs. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. So you're just going to lay on your side. Makes sense, right? You can come all the way down to your elbow. One leg will stay straight, and then your other leg is going to be doing those bicycles. So you're coming forward, right? You can even bend that back leg if that helps with stability. And then we'll reverse that pedal going backwards. So we're going to do 20 in each direction and then on both legs. All right. Hope you guys are ready to join in. Go ahead and get down on your side. You can bend that back leg. All right, we're going to go. Good, that's 20. We're going to reverse it. Good, that's 20. All right, we're going to flip over and do our other side. All right, go ahead and begin going forward. preparation for labor. Again, it's a great one for those moms who are still expecting. So we want to make sure that we keep our hands in front of the body, and then you want to exhale as you stand. So we're going to do 50 reps. Yes, you heard me right. 5, 0. So you're just going to come to your chair, standing right in front of it, hands in front of your body, going up and down, and that's sit to stand. All right, hope you guys are ready, and begin. Good, that's 25. We're halfway. Keep it up. That was a tough one. All right, so our next move is called a roll down. So this strengthens the rectus abs. If you need to split, if you're experiencing ab separation, so if you've already had your baby and you have some ab separation, make sure you splint before you do this. If you don't know what splinting is, just grab a towel, kind of wrap it around your waist, and then tie it to kind of close your abs back together. You want to make sure that you exhale when you come back to sitting. So this is a great one if you have your baby. The baby can be a part of this workout. We're going to do 25 roll downs. So I do not have a baby, so I'm going to use this dumbbell here to act as baby. So you're going to sit with your legs bent, and then baby's just going to sit right on your quads and your knees there. And then you're going to grab onto the back of your knees, and you're just going to roll down, and then come back up. Down, up. Alright, we got 25. Ready, and go ahead and begin. That's 15. We got 10 more. $25. All right, great job. Grab some water. We're going to cool down and stretch here next. You guys did so great. All right, very good. We're going to do a nice, long, just stretching cool down. All right, so since we did work out our glutes here, I'm going to show you one of my favorite stretches. So go ahead and bring that chair back in. We're going to sit down. Then I'm going to bring my ankle up and across my opposite leg, the quad or the knee. Then you're just going to sit forward into that stretch. You should feel a wonderful stretch down in your glutes and then that hip. Very good. We'll go ahead and stand up. We're going to stretch out our abs here. So we're just going to lace our fingers together and reach up overhead, really elongating your stomach, getting a nice big stretch there. Stretch out our quads, so I'm going to use a chair to help with balance, so you don't have to. I'm just going to bring my leg up into that quad stretch. Good, and we're going to switch sides. so much, guys, for following along. We just love all the support and people still getting their exercises in even while they're at home. Keep tuning in, looking for our virtual classes. We are excited to announce that next week we will be doing some indoor classes here at the Y, so hopefully we see some of your faces in our classes. All right, have a great rest of your Friday and enjoy your weekend.